Imagine waking up one morning and looking out your window to see the usually grassy ground is now covered in snow. It's a snow day. You sprint down the stairs and run outside to build the perfect snowman that you've been dreaming of since summer vacation. While you're working on sculpting the perfect snowman body, the temperature starts to drop, and your body temperature drops with it. It gets colder and colder and colder and colder until, before you know it, you are a human popsicle standing next to your unfinished snowman. Thankfully, the human body has a system to prevent freezing and many other catastrophes called homeostasis. Homeostasis is the body's ability to stay stable and maintain a state of equilibrium. Equilibrium is when your body is in its ideal state because its temperature and different internal levels are in their perfect range. The body's ideal state includes controlled levels of body temperature, carbon dioxide, water content, and blood sugar. For example, the temperature equilibrium for the human body is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit and 37 degrees Celsius. If it was any hotter than this, we would be melting, and if it was any colder, we would be freezing. But how can the body stay in equilibrium? How can it always be in ideal state? This is mainly because of a wonderful system called negative feedback loops. Negative feedback is your body's ability to detect a change in a system and activate a mechanism to negate it and bring it back to normal levels. The negative feedback loop is split into three different divisions: the receptor, the integrating control center, and the effector. A receptor, or a sensor, is like a detective. It hunts down what the change is and brings it to light. So if the change is that it's cold outside and your temperature is dropping, the receptor would be the one to figure that out. The integrating control center is like a judge. It decides how to fix what the change did. If it is cold, the control center then decides to constrict the blood vessels so heat is conserved and to induce shivers to generate more heat. And the effector is like a police officer. It puts the plan into action. So the effectors make the blood vessels constrict and the muscles contract to create shivers. With all three of these components working, the negative feedback loop is complete and the body keeps its temperature at its ideal level. And because of homeostasis, you can complete your snowman while being nice and warm.